Welcome to Deck Analysis, a weekly series where I analyze various Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks. I'm Angelic Castro, and episode 7 will feature a deck type that's been showing well in the YCS circuit, Dino Rabbit. 18 monsters total, 3 Kabazauls, 3 Sabersaurus, 1 Luster, 2 Valor, 3 Rescue Rabbit, 1 Sangan, 2 Thunder King, and a playset of tour guides. 13 spells total, Book of Moon, Dark Hole, Double Lance, Double Space, Storm, Double Gold Sark, Reborn, Avarice, and 2 Duality. 9 trap cards, 2 Bribe, 2 Deprison, 3 Solemn, Starlight Road, and Trap Dust Chute. For Ixies we have 2 Dolka, 2 Logia, 2 Levier, Leviathan, Giga Brilliant, Hope, Roach, and Zenmains. Synchros are Black Rose, Brionax, Stardust, and Trish. The purpose of this deck is to control via the Evil Kaisers, with Rabbit enabling the 1-card rank 4 Ixies. Your opponent will be forced to play around your Kaisers, many times burning resources in an attempt to make you detach your materials. This is where your back row comes into play. You use your Logia or Dolka to negate the key plays and let your traps mop up the rest. Dark Bribe allows you to negate a critical spell or trap card, saving Logia's 1 negation for a different threat. Starlight Road serves a similar purpose but negates mass destruction cards like Storm, Dark Hole, or Black Rose. Tour Guide allows efficient Levier plays to abuse Rescue Rabbit. A common follow-up to turn 1 Logia is Levier to Rabbit to Dolka, usually solidified with back row. Tour Guide also increases the chances of turn 1 Rabbit by comboing with Gold Sarcophagus if necessary. Gold Sark itself is a solid choice on its own merits. Being able to search Rabbit, Tour Guide, or other power cards are all valid and strong plays. A weakness of the deck is its inability to deal with big monsters retroactively. If your opponent is able to drop cards like Scrap Dragon or Gorse unimpeded, you'll quickly realize you have few ways to deal with those threats. In addition to standard Forbidden Lances, I've chosen to incorporate Luster Soldier as a direct out to opposing monster threats. Anything that Luster can't run over is simply removed from the game. To substantiate Luster, 2 copies of both TKR and Baylor were added. In addition to being light attribute, they both are direct answers to the vast majority of the meta. Another glaring shortfall of the deck is the inherent fact that you're forced to play vanilla dinosaurs, which are usually terrible top decks. Also, if you draw too many of these monsters, you can make your Rescue Rabbits dead. To prevent this problem, I've chosen specifically to remove Maxi from the main deck. Even though Maxi is a very good card in this format, your opponent can simply play through it in an effort to cause you to draw your normal monsters. I've personally done this against various Rabbit decks with surprising success. Maxi also does virtually nothing to Insectors, which are on the rise in the competitive arena. Although facing RabbitKaiser can be intimidating, it is key to note the deck is more frail than it seems, especially when you play Maxi against them. Like most control-oriented decks, they lose if your opponent has too many resources. This normally stops your opponent in their tracks when you drop Maxi, allowing you to take the initiative and counterattack. The main battle plan against the deck is to bait out the Kaiser's negations and smash through their newly weakened board. Play conservatively when you don't have a direct method of answering the Kaisers, while not forgetting to launch a solid assault when you read a slow hand.
We'll give you complete creative control.